Good morning and welcome back to Morning Markets from True Potential. Starting this morning by looking at Friday's stock market returns and also those from overnight. Here in the UK, the FTSE 100 was down 0.5%, whilst the FTSE 250 was down 0.1%. In the US, the S&P 500 was up 0.7%, whilst the Nasdaq was also up 1%. European equities was up 0.3%, and overnight Japanese equities were up 0.6%. US equities were the standout performer. On Friday, growth stocks such as technology stocks were the big outperformer, outperforming value by approximately 0.9% on Friday. Strong returns came from the likes of Facebook and Netflix, both up approximately 4%, whilst we saw financials underperform with weakness from banks, whilst energy stocks were the worst performer, with oil off 1% on the day. In terms of economic news on Friday, there was one data point which I found particularly interesting, which was the latest reading of the number of US job vacancies, with 10.4 million reported in September, down from an upwardly revised 10.6 million in August and a series high of 11 million in July. Whilst the number of vacancies is coming down, it is still extraordinarily high when compared to the 6.5 million before the COVID pandemic. The question is why there are so many vacancies when 4.6% of the workforce is still unemployed. One theory is that people have permanently left the workforce and retired during the pandemic. Another being that the government benefits handed out over the last 18 months has disincentivized some people from returning to the labour force. Also interesting, if you look at the orange line, was that there was a record 4.4 million Americans quit their jobs during the month. That's 3% of the workforce, perhaps a reflection that with so many jobs available, workers are searching the market for more pay, better jobs, or work that offers more flexibility. If we look in the bond markets, not too much happening on Friday. If we look at the UK gilt, 10-year gilt, that's trading at 0.91%, and the US 10-year Treasury is trading at 1.56%. In commodity markets, we saw more strength in the gold price. That was up 0.2%, now at its highest since the middle of June, and in the oil markets, that was up 1%. Oil trading at $82 a barrel. In the FX markets, we saw the pound trading against the dollar at 1.34 and against the euro at 1.17. Looking at the week ahead, here in the UK, there are key updates on unemployment and wage growth, alongside inflation data, retail sales data, and the latest reading of consumer sentiment. Britain's jobless rate is likely to continue to decline in the 3 months to September after hitting a 1-month year low in August. Inflation is expected to jump to its highest level in 10 years. In the US, we'll have retail sales data, inflation production numbers for October, which may point to an increase in domestic trade and a rebound in factory activity. We'll also have housing data, which is likely to show a pickup in housing starts and building permits, which fell in September to a multi-month low due to the high costs for building materials, supply chain disruptions, and labour shortages. In Europe, we'll get the final estimate of Eurozone Q3 GDP and inflation data too. That's all for us today. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Subscribing to the True Potential YouTube channel is quick and easy. Simply go to the channel on your desktop or through the YouTube app on your phone and click the subscribe button. You can then press the notification bell symbol if you wish to be notified as and when new videos are released. Doing this is a great way to keep yourself updated with market developments and personal finance insights. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and we look forward to continuing to help you do more with your money.